right, let's get to the next round of the pre-bracket. Okay, now we got
Okay.
Hush won. So now Hush is going against It, 1990 version.
Who picked it?
Wait.
Hush.
The television show.
I picked that. That is mine.
Why?
Tim Curry.
I can watch Hush more than
Going off Tim Curry's performance, there is no, to me, always and forever there'll be no greater lineup in any horror anything. Hiya, Georgie. Nothing will ever beat that, like at all. So to me, his performance is Pennywise plus like the cheering who are just like killing it, and the like even though it's like made for TV, they're not able to do everything. Like I feel like that's how it should have been in the first place. So that's why I picked the 1990s version. So I'm gonna go clearly with it because that one right there is fire, gentlemen.
Okay, we got one for
Stefan?
It.
You got an opinion there, Stefan?
I'm going with Hush.
Why?
And why over It?
Because like it was great, but I don't know. Like it's just not really all that like the scenes. Like I don't know. I watched it too much. To me, I'm just like
It was gonna be funny if Stefan just came like, cause fuck the clown.
I mean,
Strong argument right there.
like okay. So it has some good like effects in the movie though. Don't get me wrong. Like when he came from like the shower scene, I forgot
that one, yes.
came under the floor and like did that whole like type of face. I was scared when I was younger. Watch that, but like I can go without watching it like that movie now. Even the newer version, I can't. I don't really care for it.
All right, we got one
Okay.
for Hush. Victor, final.
Okay. First of all, the new since Stefan mentioned it, the newer ones, part 1 and part 2, are okay. They really only strive at comedy in the beginning of the film. That's it, in my opinion. The rest of the film's whatever. Also, I hate how you kill it. I get it. I understand. I just think it's fucking stupid. And you're a bitch. You killed me. That's it. It's over. It's that easy. No, they're telling me that this man, the Eater of Worlds, has been around for generations. No one has ever insulted him. Okay, whatever. Okay, what other film? Oh, Hush. Okay, so I only seen Hush twice, and the first time I wasn't even paying attention. Not because I didn't like it. It's just I just like put it in the background. But it. I mean, it, bro. I mean, you can't compete with his Tim Curry's acting in this film. The kid actors, bro. Name another good movie that has kid actors. You can't because there's no such thing, and that's okay. I will say that it is significantly better than Hush. Significantly better. I like the idea of Hush. I like that she's deaf. I like that it's the main protagonist woman, even though there's tons of final girls. But I just feel like this movie it's like friendship and love, and then there's fear, and then there's like they come back as adults, and then you got suicide in there too, because the friend's just so scared, so he commits suicide. That gives you your feels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a bunch of different things happening. Where Hush is like always like there's one feeling, and that is like of safety for the woman. But this movie, you get your ups and downs. You get a bit of comedy. The clown himself, he's a jokester and he knows it. Kind of like Freddy Krueger, where he's like fucking around even though he's going to kill you. And I just like the mix of emotions that this film had versus Hush. I think this film's a little better on that.
All right, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna take mine back. He made
No.
some excellent points.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It moves on. Yes.
Austin, are we still in the pre-bracket?
Yes, we're still in the pre-bracket.
Okay,
Right.
We're almost done. It moves on to the actual bracket on the east side.
Okay.
Now, to finish on the west, we got Final Destination versus the Blob, which the Blob was the winner of the first round.
Final Destination was mine, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Bruh. Listen, bro. That movie holds a special place in my heart.
This is
Every single kill is so calculated, and it's not even about a person. It's just about death. It's just death. Like death is gonna get you. That whole movie right there,
The
from the initial plane explosion to bro getting choked in the shower to what was it, teacher? I think she
That was
had
hard to
got
watch. It was suffocating.
that. Listen, that movie right there, that I don't know how old I was when I first watched it, but I was looking at the TV like it was legit. So it's like,
This dude yawning over here. You're boring him.
well, the whole
Ain't
movie
no
is just
competition. Look at him.
it's
Ain't no
it's
competition.
literally just death scenes.
it's just
Hey, but
that
what about
exactly.
Shouty? What's her name in Blob though? Like, can we talk
Sean,
about her first?
Shawnee Smith,
Yeah, her.
so fun. But we
That's
cannot forget
terrible.
that Final Destination gave us Ali Larder, aka the super broody golf chick loner. So you know what I'm saying?
Is that
Like,
Clear? Her name is Clear, not Claire. It's spelled
yeah,
Clear.
cool. It's
Clear.
so stupid.
Her
European.
name's Claire.
Dumbest name. The
Or her
dumbest name
actual
in
name or
cinematic
the
history.
name in the movie?
The
No,
name
in the movie. Her name is
Oh, okay, never
Claire, but it's
Clear.
spelled Clear.
Clear Waters or something like something bad.
That's hilarious. Is that her name?
I hope so. But,
All
oh
right,
man,
Stefan. I wonder what Stefan picks. What you pick, Stefan? If you're done, Lorenzo. I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm done. I'm done.
He made some excellent points. Every death was amazing to watch, especially like the ending of the movie. I like the whole entire franchise actually. The second one was my favorite one though, because the Eugene guy, the black dude, when he was going to kill everybody, he was like, "Drop the gun, Eugene." Said his name wrong. But no, yeah, the first one, Ali, yeah, she, but don't she don't compare to Shawnee Smith. Don't get me wrong, but I would have to say between those two movies, I would probably Final Destination.
So we got two for Final Destination. Victor, pretty much it wouldn't matter, but overall your opinions against these two.
It wouldn't matter. No, but okay. So we already talked about the Blob, and the Blob is great. It's a good movie. It's a fun movie. The 50s is better. Right, Stefan? And but Final Destination, right? Like, even the film title, right? The movie wasn't supposed to be multiple sequels because the film is called Final Destination and it has to do with a plane. When I rewatched it, because I actually just recently watched all five. The fifth one is by far the worst.
Yes.
Honestly,
There's
it
five?
really
It
is.
is awful. There's five, and there's another one coming out soon at some point, probably.
What?
Can't stand it.
I will say, not only for the first film, I guess the franchise as a whole, but also including the first film, like what caused fear so much in someone? Like those films cause so much anxiety for people. Like in part two, or is that part two when they're on the highway and the logs come through?
Yes.
Now every time you
Yes.
drive on the highway and you see logs, what do you think of, right?
Dog.
Or if
Yep.
you're in the shower and you accidentally trip, what do you think of? Suffocating, right? You think of all these things. I think the film it affected everyone subconsciously and these little things. And they do all these creative kills like the lawnmower and the rock. And then the roller coaster, which I guarantee you is the reason why everyone thinks they're going to die on a roller coaster, is because of that fucking movie.
Dog, the lawnmower and the rock scene is by far literally the greatest kill in all of the entire franchise. I'm gonna be honest.
That one, I'm afraid to drive now with my windows down because I'm thinking like if a dude's more on the lawn and a rock comes at me, bro, it's over.
No, like hold on. What about like when dude he died in the pool? He was like stuck.
Oh, when he got his rectum blown.
He got sucked straight out of his ass, didn't he? He got straight out of his ass.
Just for a coin.
That was as the film progresses, the kills get a little on the tanning bed one. That one struck some fear in me too.
That was.
I can't even go to a tanning bed anymore. But overall, obviously, I think Final Destination. It not only does it have a bigger impact, it's just such a good movie in my opinion. The first one.
It was more exciting. Like it was more exciting to watch.
All right, Final Destination moves on.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever been a film like that where death is like this wind either. That's just
you want to watch.
And he's not malicious, you know. He's just doing his job. Whereas like you ain't die, nah, you gotta die. I mean, yeah, he does it in a fucked up way because that suffocating part, dude was choking for like 45 seconds straight on screen, and I was like, die, motherfucker! I don't want to see this no more. But you know.
All right, now let's move back to the left side, the north side and the south side, we got Slither versus Black Christmas.
Which
Why
Black
would you
Christmas?
do this?
Which
What's
Black
Bla-
Christmas?
I don't know. It's not my list.
Which who picked Black Christmas?
What is that?
Me.
What is that?
Which one are you talking about? Black Christmas is their original one came out in like the 60s. It's like kind of the Godfather of slasher films, where there's like one
To
of the first
me,
slasher movies.
both of them are good. I mean, to me, the remake is not as good as the original. I watched them both, but I put Black Christmas in there in general. Like, I'm gonna let y'all
No.
differentiate
You
the
got to pick
two.
a specific film.
I can't do that.
You have to. You have to
Oh,
because you say we can't
all
pick
right, original,
franchises. We have to pick.
original,
Okay.
original,
Okay.
original. So I picked Black Christmas. That to me right there, that to me is the quintessence. That's where they got the basis for all of it. Like, the escaped psychopath, sorority house full of girls.
The Moaner. That's his name.
The Moaner.
The Moaner. Because when he calls. Oh, and that's
Right.
that's also where it's coming from inside the house. It originated in that film.
I hate that.
That famous line. That's where it
Mhm.
originated from. Stefan never seen Black Christmas by the looks of it.
You never saw Black Christmas?
Just because it got black in it don't mean I've seen it.
That's not what we mean.
Bad.
That's not what we mean.
What that man?
But
How about Hanukkah Christmas? Is that better for you?
shut up.
Black Hanukkah.
Wait, what was it? What was Black Christmas against again?
Slither.
Slither.
Oh my!
Slither, 'cause
I'm going Black Christmas. I ain't got time for no Slither.
And remember, this
Solid.
was all random. I literally threw all of them into a random generator, mixed them up 5 times, and then threw it in there.
Listen, anything that has tentacles in it, I ain't trying to see. I got a irrational fear of octopus. I don't want to see
poor
nothing with
hentai.
tentacles. I don't even want to see nothing. Listen, even me watching the Suicide Squad, the new one, which is real good, the giant starfish still freaks me out. So no, anything from underwater with tentacles or suction
Mhm.
cups. I
Past
ain't
traumatic
trying to.
events.
movie was terrible.
Listen, I saw when I was. Let me finish. Let me finish. When I saw Pirates of the Caribbean and the Kraken came out the water at the end of the movie, that was my first experience seeing a giant octopus on TV. Never again. Not another giant sea creature on my TV. Nope.
Mm.
Not I. And that don't mean saying nothing to the group chat. I see that look on your face.
Oh, I never seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't.
I'm talking to him right there. But so for me, I'm going Black Christmas.
Okay, we got one
Stefan?
for Black Christmas.
Slither.
Stefan, for the sake
Yeah,
of
I
not,
know the
because he
movie, bro. I don't
didn't
even know
watch
where he
Black
is right
Christmas,
now.
he's picking
I
Slither.
got Slither.
It's in your
He
hands,
just said that in the
Victor.
most malicious way, though. He said that with so much anger.
Slither.
Slither. He's Slytherin. Is he a Slytherin at that point?
I love Slither, and it's one of those movies that I've seen occasionally. I'm not picking Slither, but I do love. I mean, I'm not saying what I'm picking yet. I do love Slither, but it's a film that I watched like 2 or 3 times because it can get pretty gross. Not like, not like Saw gross, but it's just like the tentacle things. It's strange. But Black Christmas, I actually recently rewatched it with Dominique, and as much as I did like the Moaner and the beginning scene where it immediately it just shows him breaking into the house in first person perspective, and they also have like this who is the killer sort of thing, who is it out of all the men that because it's a man because he calls and he's like moaning, he's like cunt and things like that. It's like, what the fuck? I didn't think it was a great movie rewatching it though. I thought it was a good movie, a decent movie, but I found I did one of these things where I'm like, how much time is left on the film? And you never want to do that because that just immediately breaks the version and stuff. And me and Dominique were like,
Yeah.
we've got 20 minutes left. God damn. We're wondering like, when is it going to end?
So you're living one way. That's what I'm hearing.
I like the social dilemmas in Black Christmas too. The characters in Slither are just like boring. They're just kind of there just to be meatbags.
Just break his
to
heart
die.
already. Just break his heart already.
Whose heart is he gonna break though? That's the question. I'm waiting to see which one it is.
Black Christmas or Slither? I will say I've seen Black Christmas more than Slither, and we're talking about horror movies. I think Slither is better than Black Christmas.
The suspense. Slither
I
it
think
is?
Black Christmas has a lot of faults, a lot of good things too. But rewatching it and trying to, and not comparing it to the films that are released today, but sort of you have no choice but to compare to see how it escalated from the '60s and where it is now. It's another Canadian horror film, which I do like that it's like that it originated in Canada, the slasher films. But I don't know,
Slither
the
it
kills in
is.
there.
At this point,
we'll
just
go with
break his
Slither.
heart. Just break his heart.
We're going with Slither. I do love Black Christmas, but Slither I think is a better horror movie than Black Christmas.
Slither moves on the north side. Now,
Oh.
wait,
I'm happy you picked the original. If you would have said any other one, I wouldn't have debated. I would have just said Slither right away.
wait, but
The original
wait,
is the best one.
to get back, the ring did lose to the Signs of the Lamb, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah, I lost.
Okay. I'm just because I looked at it again. I'm like, wait a minute, did I fuck up? But no,
No.
I guess the ring did lose. All right,
Yeah.
the Silence of the Lamb. We go on to the next one. The Silence of the Lamb did win, so now it's going against It Follows.
Ooh, I had It Follows. I had that one, and I think I had Silence of the Lambs too. Did I pick that one as well?
I
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure I
did.
did. Huh.
The two
Both
babies.
of those movies are so good, though.
I love
Like-
the idea of It Follows. I don't think I've ever
Yes.
seen a film where paranormal STD is
Dude.
infecting teens, right? I don't think I mean, just the idea itself is so creative.
It's so good.
No, I've never seen this movie, but I've seen like the trailer and some parts of it, and it looks like very like.
It has a
it's
very
like,
memorable
Mhm.
jump scare in that film. Very good one.
Like
And I hate
get
jump
it.
scares.
It's like I feel and to get it's very woke in a way. It's like, oh, when you sleep with someone, you're giving up, you're partaking in their energy, you're inviting them in, but you just invited a supernatural STD. So it's like both. Oh, I can't pick. Stefan.
Stefan.
Hey, have you seen It Follows, Stefan? It's like, hey, what? What is that? Yeah.
Uh,
I think it will scare him.
I'm a grown man.
Spooky STDs.
Well, since you asked, sorry, gotta laugh. I started it right, and I seen like the first 5 minutes of the film, and then I said, "No, I'm about to cut this bullshit off."
He got scared.
No, like for me, it's like a horror film. Got to keep me interested in the first like 5 to 15 minutes.
And
Like the first,
STDs are not interesting.
it got to keep me interested. Like if it don't, I'm not gonna watch it.
Doesn't the film start with a kidnapping and like him stripping on a girl in her bra and panties and tying her to a chair?
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, "This is boring, bro. I don't want to
Like, I was watching it.
And like the fact that it would move so slow and they would just be running and like eventually it still catches up with them no matter how far you go. Like you can run all the way to like the Sahara and it will still be like 14 steps behind you. So especially just something you can outrun. Like that, I've never seen nothing like It Follows like ever. So he said it's versus Silence of the Lambs. God.
Wait, what is like It Follows? Like, is it like a shadow or a person?
It's an entity. It's sort of it don't really describe it, and that's one of the things I like about the film. It's just like this thing that you don't know that can shapeshift to multiple different people wants to kill you because you have something. And I guess you can call that lazy writing, but at the same time, it leaves it up to the imagination. Why does it want to kill you if you have this disease? I find that interesting.
Oh, okay. I can give that a go. Probably on Netflix. I could probably watch it. See how it is.
I'm a begrudgingly say my pick, and I might regret it as soon as it comes out of my mouth. I'm gonna go because it's two great movies, and like I don't want to pick between the two. I'm gonna have to go. It Follows.
It Follows one.
Follows.
Stefan?
Oh, I still get to pick.
Yes.
Of course.
You're part of the panel.
I never seen any of them, so
Flip a coin.
No point.
Does he
Well-
have to pick then? I mean, he don't even know what the hell we talking about.
I mean, Victor, what was your choice?
So
My choice. Oh wait, he's gonna flip a coin. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You mean money, bro?
hold on.
He lost track of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But look at twice. Look at him.
What you said, Lorenzo?
I said it follows.
I'm gonna go with Silence of the Lambs.
You
Okay.
just want to like
Just
be
to make-
against
just
me.
He's trying
to
to
spite you.
Like, dog,
make it
just want to run
interesting.
my blood pressure up. No. Oh.
Both of the films are unique, I guess, in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also haven't seen. I mean, there's tons of serial killer films out there, you know, but none as good as Silence of the Lambs. And there's no film like this sort of sexually, and they're all teenagers. Like they're all like in their like high school years, so you know they're all really sexually active. So it's like
Horny.
it makes sense for it to be that.
It's
But-
a PSA about AIDS.
The one thing I don't like about It Follows,
What about AIDS?
It's a
there's the part where it's silent the whole time until it screeches. I don't know why it screeches. It sort of screams to scare the kids. I
Yeah.
thought that was really stupid. I love that it was silent the whole time. I love that it doesn't say anything. It doesn't. It just wants to kill you just by walking towards you and I don't know, strangling you or picking up something. It screeches at one point. I thought that was really stupid. In Size of the Lambs, there's nothing stupid. Like they all make wise decisions. They're not like these dumb bimbos sort of walking around making these obtuse decisions. I guess they all have the reason for what they're doing, and there's a twist, a really good twist. And
5, 4,
no, kind of man. You stop that,
3,
man.
2, 2, 2,
Dude.
2, 2.
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. That's it. I thought if I was gonna win.
That went
I-
down to.
I thought he was gonna
I
choose
really
it.
It was
did that.
close. It was close, but at the end of the film, it gets a bit, I don't know, sort of less
Okay.
scary and more action driven.
Silence of the Lamb moves on. Now
Okay.
we got our 16 seat for our north, south, east, and west. We got on the north side, Slither moving on. On the south side, we got Silence of the Lamb moving on. On the east side, we got It, the original TV movie, moving on in the east. And on the west, we got Final Destination.
I like how you made this bracket. It's organized. It's nice.